Folks, welcome to the 936 Commissioners hearing. We have an appeal presented to us received on April 15th on my phone. And in the interim, we've had forms put in prior to Mr. Tyler's resignation. He and I got together and we selected Susan Gray to be the selected commissioner from the sewer bus, which is under the authorization of Article 157. City employees, Grievance, what was it, the week later, the city employees got together May 1st. May 1st. Came together with the voting ballot and chose Mr. Joe Sevilla to be the employees representative. By virtue of Mary Beth's appointment as personnel director from the Meadows Nitro, she also, because of being Article 167, is the secretary of the commission. And her president is here to make all the necessary recording of the meeting and also to facilitate the commission's function. So in regard to Mr. Meadows' appeal to the commission, if you have not received a hearing order, very best has one for you. If you will please, for those of you who have it, look at the procedures for the commission. This is how we will function. And again, this is all in accordance with Article 157. Any decision that is made today of these three individuals will be presented to the mayor for action. And a copy of that decision will be given to the council, not for their action, for their information. Because 157 states decision of the commission is the final decision. The individual may appeal portions of certain court if they do not agree with the decision that is made by this commission. And all of that is in accordance with so many codes in West Virginia. I will begin with employment too. But if you're interested, it's going on. As you know, there's time. So our hearing order will be Mr. Meadows will present his appeal request and be representative to the commission. And then we will hear witnesses from others who are involved in this situation. Mr. Meadows, if you would please read your appeal and request.
Well, I feel the council voted to do away with the job at one time, but they're going to assign the duties to somebody else in the public works. There's no way to do away with the job I've been doing. And the other thing is, on Friday, February the 22nd, went to work that morning. It was kind of raining and stuff, and Mr. Eastman was told that some of the guys said, AJ, just give us one job for y'all to do, so I don't know what we're going to do. I said, well, how about we'll put it in cabinets over in the woolly, go over and help me work on that. And he said, fine, come on, we'll get y'all out of the garage. That's what we've done, and I have been told that there have been several complaints that we've had over there, and I'm trying to find out who the source was, and I've been able to find out who the source of the complaint was.
Can I interrupt you just a second? When you said to work on the cabinets, you're talking about the concession?
Yeah, rolling.
Who do we build concession cabinet?
Let me go back a year ago. She went back when American Baseball took over. I went in the office, either in it was July or August, I don't remember which month. I asked him what my job was. I told him, I said, Dave, you know I didn't support you, but I support you 100% right now, I don't want to know what my job is going to be on. But I've been hearing some rumors that he made some promises. He got back to Ivan and Jack Jordan was the first one that's going to be gone.
Okay, let me interrupt you just a second. I understand you're trying to give us a background. At this point, I'd like for you to totally address your concern, which is that on February the 22nd, Mr. Easter approached you and allowed you or said to you that you could work at the concession stand. And what happened as a result of your working at the concession stand on the 22nd?
Could I say one thing about that?
Uh-huh.
When I had the meeting with the mayor, he told me I could still do what I've been doing. I said, Rusty told me whatever I had to do for the youth of Nitro, go ahead and do it.
Okay. So you're saying the mayor agreed to allow you to continue your usual job?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now what's the city going?
Okay, then what? The incident that you're appealing to is a disciplinary action that was taken as a result of Mr. Easter's evaluation of your work on February 22nd. Is that correct?
Yeah, he said we.
Okay. Then that's where we are on that appeal.
Okay.
Okay, the other information is important, but that's outside of what you wrote to us to consider.
Well,
and I understand there's a history, and we could spend 2 or 3 days on that history. So what I'm concerned with and the commission is concerned with is your actual writing to us and telling us what happened and how you would like it to be reconciled. We will get other information from other individuals, such as Mr. Easter, A.J. Hill, the mayor, and 2 other employees, okay? All right, thank you. So you're asking us to consider what?
to give him my day vacation back and take them off the record.
Okay. Remove the incident from your record. Okay.
When AJ said that there's been some complaints, did he tell you what they were?
The truck was parked over the park all day long, which it was not because one time we went to Lowe's, they called, we go get stuff from Lowe's that they needed, so I went to Lowe's and got it. I don't remember now what it was they were needing, and they called about 1:30 and said, come on to the garage, we're going in early.
Were you at any time told by Mr. Easter that you were not to be at that facility working?
No, we still were together.
Okay, so you had approval from Mr. Easter to work on the Middle League Commission. Sorry. Position. Thank you. Okay, so you had permission to do that.
Minus 3 of the time of that time? Well, he said 2 more liquor.
That was Boyd, South Hall, and Armstrong?
Yes.
So all 3 of you were in the commission work.
Yeah.
If you will, traditionally, has the city of Nitro maintained that facility? Is that their primary responsibility to maintain?
No, it was on city property and they claim everything on there.
Okay, so
on other things we had going on there, they went over and worked on it.
is there a joint agreement that you're aware of that the city and the Middle League Association will maintain that facility?
I know that.
There's nothing in writing that you're aware of. It's been a mutual agreement.
If we need any help, all of you will have to ask them. And they will.
Okay. All right. There was another statement in your letter to the mayor and repeal to us that you had been singled out. Would you address that?
Well, I think I've been singled out. I was the only one who got rid of it.
Okay? So no one else of the three of you had any repercussions of that so-called guilt time. And as a result of that, you forfeited one day of vacation.
Yeah.
And you're requesting of us to consider restoring that one day vacation.
Take the letter out of the file.
And removing it from your file.
And I'm requesting information on the sources of the complaint. I spoke to as many people as complain.
Okay. Go write it down.
I have a question, just a kind of procedural type thing. Officially, AJ is the supervisor, correct?
It's now him.
Okay. On this day?
No, he wasn't there that day.
But
He wasn't there that day.
Yeah,
Okay. Officially, he's your supervisor. So Richard Easter,
He's assistant.
he's the assistant, so he was stepping in for AJ. Okay.
So in AJ's absence, Easter takes over.
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually was your authority of work at that time.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us that we can discuss with this?
Yeah, it was going right.
Well, let me back up and ask you a question. The day of he assigned to work on the field, what exactly did he tell you about?
Best I can remember, Doug, he said, I only got one job for everybody to do. That's pick up a couple pound brushes and that's all. AJ, give me. He said, so I don't know what everybody's going to do, and I just over this. Best I can remember, I said, we're putting in cabinets over in the room they feel. It was kind of like this and raining that morning. How about just going over and help me put these cabinets? He said, fine. Get them out of the garage.
Okay, so he actually verbally gave you permission to do that.
Yes.
He said that'll get you out of the garage.
Yeah, get them out of the garage.
Excuse us while we have some.
So we're going to be watching over this.
That's
okay.
That's why we have a meeting order. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And coming in, and we'll have a decision on the solution. Okay. Thank you, Ken.
How you guys doing?
Oh, that's the hot seat. You're on the hot seat.
You're on. I know that you received the original concern out of that.
Yes.
After having voted to him, I'm happy to do that. I'm not, this is new, okay?
We're brand new at this.
Okay, I just want to confirm. Do you swear or affirm the information you're about to give this commission is accurate and truthful account, to the best of your memory of the incident prior this year? Absolutely. Okay. We're children, okay? You're all good. Help us. Mr. Meadows, you're aware of his letter. You've reviewed that. First of all, I'd like to get your open comment on his concern.
Well, first of all, you have the letter?
Yes.
Let me see the letter. No, I don't do this. I thought I saw that draw.
You gave me a copy.
Oh, this letter?
Yes, the one to you, and he,
About his position.
then he in turn sent that to the commission.
Yes.
Thank you, yes.
All right, number one, as far as his position is concerned, that was a council decision.
Okay.
It was voted on unanimously by council. It was a budget decision. On the incident at his car, Mr. Easter came over to my office. I don't know what they were doing over there, and I asked them, I think it was about the light outside my office. I said, sometimes can we get that light replaced? And he said, I don't know, I was good. He said, well, he's over the concession stand. That's what Richard said. I didn't say anything else about it. Another employee heard it. He went over and he said that he's been here, I've been sitting out here for an hour eating lunch, he's still here. I said, it's lunchtime. I said, he's over at lunchtime. So I didn't do anything else about it. The third time, I was over there. It's probably about 2:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30, and his vehicle was still there. So, that evening, either that evening, which was a Friday, I believe, either that evening or the next day, I think what really brought my attention to it was a Little League parent coming to me. Very upset because, in his opinion, and I have no idea if this is true or not, I was spending money without board approval. So he said, I said, well, what do you think? He said, well, there were brand new kitchen cabinets put in the concession stand. I said, well, the court was there were brand new kitchen cabinets put in the concession stand. I said, well, so I didn't say anything about it. He said, but Monday morning when I come in, I told AJ, I said, he's talking to Ivan. If he spent Friday working at the concession stand, we cannot pay him to do that. To work on the concession stand. That's Little League. That's not what he's supposed to be doing. So he needs to, if that's what he was doing, he needs to take a day's vacation. I was already getting faced with more than one person that they were going to file an ethics charge. So I said, well,
Is there that much respect?
yeah.
I understand that Ivan is the president of the Little League Association.
Yes.
The Little League Association concern, what you were just now talking about, is really none of your concern. It's concern of the Little League board.
That's correct.
And the Little League board should be addressing Ivan, not you.
That's true.
Okay. Was Ivan, and I have to bring down to the bottom line, was Ivan assigned to work on the concession stand, or was he not assigned to work on the concession stand? That's the employment issue we have.
Well,
it has nothing to do with the association.
What I was telling you was how I became aware of what he was doing.
I understand it. And that's okay. But I just want to clear to everyone that Ivan has a responsibility to the Little League group. He is the president and governing board. What's going on with that is really not what we're doing.
I just tell you how I can okay. I had said I was supposed to be working on the concession stand all day Friday. And he said not that he was aware of that.
Okay.
And so I said, we need to talk to him and see if that's what he did, because I've been told, and I don't know if it's true, I said, I've been told that he worked all day putting kitchen cabinets in. So that's what he did, and that was the decision.
Okay, now, does the city of Monroe have a signed agreement with the Little League Association, whatever they call it, that they have a responsibility for any kind of upkeep, maintenance of the field or the concession stand or any other facility at the park?
No, not at that time, no.
Okay, so in effect, everything that happens there is really the city of Nitro's responsibility. Because there's no signed agreement.
Well, I guess that's the way you guys can look at it. I don't look at it that way.
But I mean, I'm talking legally.
Yeah.
Legally, the city of Nitro has liability, upkeep, maintenance responsibility of everything that is on city property unless there is an agreement to sublet that, if you will, to another court entity.
I will agree with that.
Okay, and so I've been working on that regardless. I'm still working on city properties, correct?
Well, so you are correct.
Okay, all right.
Now, you said at that time there was no contract, is there one now?
We dressed up, you have that, well, we dressed up about that. Well, I think we'll we dressed up. No.
Okay. You're working on it though.
Nobody's really working on one. What we did dress up, I think it was no agreement.
Right.
Oh, okay. I requested that information, and it came back to me, there was no agreement, on the rest of that, something that we, okay,
Yes, that's
okay, so, in your estimation, when that letter came to you, as the mayor, who, everything that's all over your head, was the disciplinary action that was taken against Mr. Meadows a justifiable action?
I would say in that way, no.
Is there anything else you'd like to provide for us at this time? Okay. Thanks very much.
All right,
I appreciate your time.
All right.
Is that?
I got a Cub Scout meeting at 6 o'clock. I hope we'll see what I did. I did not know that meeting was started. Are you the one still working on you there? Looks like I'll be all right.
Good deal, Joe. Glad you go eat. You're going to get it, young man. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I have.
Susan is the individual that Mr. Titus and I selected before his resignation, and of course this guy's been around since turn of the Thank you, AJ. AJ, you're aware that we have a hearing having to do with the appeal on the matter. Yes. Okay. Did you swear or affirm the information you're about to provide your commission is an accurate and truthful account, and best of your memory of the incident required this year? That's all I do. Okay. Thank you, sir. Can you please give us the account of how you became aware of the situation dealing with Mr. Meadows' complaint?
I was informed by the mayor.
I'm sorry?
I was informed by the mayor.
Okay.
And Mr. Meadows was over there at the ball field working on city time. When this incident actually occurred, I let you know I wasn't there. I was on vacation.
You were on vacation. Okay. So that's February 22nd, you were on vacation?
Yes.
Okay.
It was brought to my attention on Monday, February 25th, by the mayor, said he had actually the letter that you got, that I typed up. I did. The mayor said he had received several complaints about him working there on Friday, and I was brought to the mayor's attention.
Did he reveal to you at any time, or anyone, who those individuals were that were making this complaint?
No, I don't know if he even knows. I didn't know at the present time that there was actually two other guys working with him.
Oh, you didn't know at that time?
No, I didn't know. Matter of fact, I didn't find out fast until I was getting his appeal.
We could get chase real quick on this one.
So there actually were, you found out later there were 3 employees.
Three employees, yes.
And they all 3 were working in the concession stand. According to the information
I received, yes.
Is it your perception that the city is responsible for maintenance and upkeep of the city park, the grounds, concession stand, et cetera?
I never did any work at the concession stand there, on the grounds part, I have did work at the grounds, different areas in there. Now, I know from years past that the city did a lot of things with the small area. Past time, I just, there's always, we used to cut the grass all the time, well, now we don't do any of that anymore. And they purchase their own mowers now, and they do all that. If it's something major, well, I'm sure we'll have the system. I don't think that,
I requested as a personnel director information having to do with several things. One was Mr. Meadows' past evaluation, and apparently those were not made available. Someone asked me at this point, if those were not available, has his past performance been substantial?
yes.
Okay. The other thing I asked is that if there was a current job description on file for Mr. Meadows, and there was not in his personnel, we have to say he provided me one.
There should be one with them.
In his personnel file, required by time and wage.
It should be. That's what I have. That's the job description for every employee I have.
Also, federal iron wage requires that those are signed by the employee to acknowledge that they are aware of their job performance requirements. Not that I'm telling you right now, but I am saying that needs to be done for all employees in the future immediately. And I have also worked with Mary that is trying to get that done because we're trying to get it out not only protecting the employees in the city, but we're trying to get it out in the city. And protecting the city, period.
Up until the past year, we never had that. We never had anything. This is just something new to us as far as the job description, because they put us in a scale.
I can say this to you. If an employee brought a case to us and decided that arbitration was not conducive, they go to circuit court. We might as well say, doesn't have very long.
Right.
And I'm saying this off the record. We need to get on top.
Yeah, I understand that. That's the reason for being that now we have that now, because we never had anything other than my title was the actual, appointment by the mayor. The department head. Everybody underneath that from that present time was elected.
Right. Okay, the other thing we asked for, any disciplinary action against Mr. Meadows that you did, or even, you only became his supervisor several months ago.
Yes.
When you get away from part of that. Do you have any knowledge of any prior disciplinary action against Mr. Meadows? Yes, sir.
But were you also supervising Parks and Recreation?
At one point in time, there was a time that I did up until a point when Ms. Terry was there back in that time, and that's when that changed. And it went from me, and they created their own Park and Rec system. That's when Ivan was actually put underneath the Park and Rec, and then up until just the current administrative change is when it came back to me.
Was in your opinion, was Mr. Meadows being out of line and working at concession stand? He had done other duties at that time.
I couldn't tell you, I wasn't here that day.
Okay, so you had no specific instructions for his work in
I did that day.
Okay.
And again, I wasn't the supervisor that day. I don't know what he had on his agenda.
Yeah, but you were the supervisor.
I am the
supervisor.
I understand that.
But
He may have had something on his agenda for that day.
Okay. So you had no specific direction for Ivan or anyone else in your absence?
No.
Okay.
And this question is just because I don't know the answer. Obviously. Yeah. do you keep any kind of a log of who's working on what from day to day? You do have that? And it's signed off on by or you or?
Every payroll, every sheet they have a job description of what they did that day.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
When they check out that day, they find what they were doing, their job duty that day.
Okay, and then do you approve that or day to day?
I'll set the agenda for the day, or, you know, we may have an agenda.
Yeah, but that day is your absence.
That day in that absence, it would be on their time sheet what they were doing that day.
Okay.
Do you have any comments you'd like to make about this?
Other than if I would have taken all three of them was there, they would all three got the same level. I mean, you know, I'm a firm believer in the equal opportunity. I try to treat all my men equal as I would want to be treated. And that's just the way I look at it. Is if it was, you know, something that they shouldn't have been done, then, you know, all three of them should have got their level, not just one.
Just to introduce the panel, I'm first state manager, Mr. Gray. Three others there as well. Keep going down with the committee. Let's see. Mr. Beaver, you are aware of the appeal that I met to. We'd like for you to tell us, to the best of your memory, I've lost it again. Before we start, I need to see that. Do you swear or affirm the information you're about to provide to this commission is an accurate and truthful account, to the best of your memory, of the incident requiring issue by this? I've got a ton of paperwork here, so I'm sorry.
It's a couple of years, we'll get over that.
I understand that you were the supervisor of the day of this incident. That's correct. AJ was on vacation, and you were responsible for overtime. That's correct. If you will, please tell us what your overtime of that day was for this day.
It was like nothing specific for him to do that day. He came to me and asked, could have a couple guys to help him with it. Our schedule was slow, rain and stuff. Sure.
So, I mean, you gave the island and the other two individuals permission?
Yes.
Okay, you gave permission. Okay. Okay, and is there a problem with them doing that in your estimation? They did this work on the concession stand. That's correct. Okay. Do you feel at that time that their work was efficient or a waste of their time for the city or met city requirements as far as work is concerned?
It's something we've done in the past. I thought it was efficient and okay to do it.
Okay, so it is a traditional activity. Do you think their work was timely?
Yes.
So as their acting, you were the supervisor at that time, do you feel there was any concern that you had with that work assignment from beginning to end?
I have no concern whatsoever.
No concern. Okay. Okay, and when you reported the situation to Mr. Hill, did you also indicate that you had approved that assignment? I did. Did you also indicate to him that there was either a 2 other employees? I did. Okay. Did you do this verbally, or did you actually write it down?
Verbally.
Off the record, in the future, please write it down.
I will.
Take your time.
I will.
Okay. You have anything else, Jason, you'd like to add?
No, I don't. Like I said in the past, we've done this, helped Little League out, projects and stuff. I wasn't aware that I was not supposed to do it. Well, this matter was brought up, but
Just look at a little bit of that, your policy.
They own the league.
City property. They are not contracted in any way for responsibility that facility, so city is responsible.
So to not maintain it would be a great service to the city.
I understand.
And in any no way are you implicated in the okay? Okay. Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Good week, guys. Glad you made it tonight. I'm going to go home and have a all right. Okay, are you aware of the individuals here? You mentioned the name? Okay. Here's Ray, Special Bank Center, and this is Jeff Girl. You are aware that we're here to conduct a hearing on the side of that appeal. Do you swear or affirm the information you're about to provide to the commission is accurate and truthful and to the best of your memory of the incident that we're reviewing today? Can you just briefly tell us what occurred on February 22nd, having to do with this incident? I understand that you and other individual items are working on the possession stand of the park. Can you give us some information what was going on at that?
Ivan was needing to install cabinets and counters in his possession bins, and Richard Easter and another employee over to help him that day.
Maybe I was going to say, so Ivan was there Monday first.
Yeah, for a small bit of time of the night.
Okay. You get some information. And then Mr. Easter sent you and
John was dealing with
Mr. Dealing the purpose of him sending you there was to assist Ivan in installing some cabinetry in his possession.
Were you there, were you all three there at the garage together and Richard assigned to all three at the same test?
that. I cannot remember, but me and John were there together.
So Ivan was there and you joined him.
Yes.
Richard told both of you to go help.
Yeah.
You understand it, you missed the meeting, wonderful day. I remember the day well. So anyway, and then you assisted Ivan, and is that a normal work assignment that you have performed in the past?
No.
And how long have you been with this?
A year and a half.
Year and a half? So this was your first opportunity opportunity to help out and qualify?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your normal working time?
Army deferral.
Oh, okay, so they ask you to help out with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing else to do about that, we got to do that day.
No, I believe we didn't have a trash truck that day, if I remember correctly.
Is there anything about this situation that you feel that you can tell us that might help us in decision making?
Nothing number one.
Did you manage to tell that day?
No.
Did you do it?
No, we didn't.
And then same thing for you.
That I don't know.
Okay. Any questions? Sir? Off the record, all of the officers have personal money? Well, those.
You know the reason for the one?
No.
The one down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Over the park, so it's amazing. I would tell you, I appreciate the work of that. I mean,
We're all,
Thank you.
what's your biggest thing?
I just moved from Park Avenue before King Street,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have 10,000 in 5 months. And at this point, I think I'm going to call you guys and say, I'll give you $1,000 if you bring out my garage.
See, that's even the best part, because that's my realm.
You'll know me when you see it. You'll see cardboard over there. All right. Thank you, sir, very much. See you.
Well, you didn't see it. Because it made the price that I had.
Yes, sir.
So that's the hot seat right there.
Yeah, that's mine.
How's it going?
Mr. McNeil, you know the panel members? Okay, it's great. And I'm personal face, I hate it.
I made it.
Yeah. That's it. Are you aware of why you're present?
Yes.
It's our understanding on February 22nd that you and Mr. Southall were asked to take private Meadows if you were to call.
Yes.
No, please. This is all new to us, so.
Me too.
Okay. Mr. McNeil, do you swear or affirm the information you're about to provide this commission is an accurate biblical account to the best of your memory of the incident requiring this hearing?
Yes.
You were assigned that day by Mr. Easter to a time. Okay, so Ivan has already had the part that you and Mr. Southall told you.
Yeah, I think we'll never get it again. I remember getting some tools together for other stuff. I come over and said he was needing help putting the cabinet in there with his thing or something. It was a bad day outside, raining, cold, but counting on all, not real bad. And Rich was over there and helped him out.
So your assignment for that day was to work with
Yes.
Meadows. Have you done any work like that before at City Park?
Yeah, not the city or nothing.
Okay, so this is something relatively new to you, so.
Yeah.
And Mr. Easter assigned you to that particular task for that day.
Yeah, he was involved at AJ wasn't there.
AJ was giving that recommendation.
Yeah, he was somewhere.
So, was there anything that you felt very unusual about that time?
Not really. I mean, I always felt like the ball field stuff was all city stuff and everything. I just found out when I got the subpoena and stuff, and I found the thing that it wasn't part of the city, like a buddy thing.
Well, let's just say that's up to you.
Yeah.
So, has anyone spoken to you about the incident at all? So when you got the subpoena, that's the first thing you knew about this?
Well, I knew that I was found a grievance, but yeah, I didn't know if I come over here.
You didn't know what it was all about and all that?
Well, yeah, actually, I knew it was about us working over there that day or something.
But you did not feel like you would be involved in that kind of situation as far as you're being disciplined or
Yeah.
because you were assigned to do that.
I was just doing my job, I'm not.
We understand that. Any questions, any other things?
How long have you been employed by the city?
This September will be 5 years.
Wow, okay, great.
And your service is what?
Gave us just waivers on trying to keep stuff I do, cutting grass, I work on the barber shop, so I'm not getting that, whatever they need, girls.
I noticed that you have a city of nice shirt, I like that. And I had noticed that, it's very, very nice. So, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask out? Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Well, thank you all.
We do appreciate your service to this town.
Well, thank you all, sir.
Thank you.
I'll go get it figured out.
Thank you. Well, that is not the truth for you. Don't get that. Oh, we look.